Real estate laws and regulations. Investors and real estate buyers must select a licensed and trained real estate agent or broker to guarantee success in the lawful processes of the investment and avoid scams. Each state in the United States has its real estate commission that governs real estate matters. Hence, any legal issue with a real estate broker or agent should be taken to the Real Estate Commission. In the specific case of Texas, the agency that safeguards consumers in matters of real property transactions and valuation services is the Texas Real Estate Commission, or TREC. One of the main objectives of the Texas Real Estate Commission is to protect the public against unscrupulous brokers and sales agents. This Real Estate Commission provides licensing, education, and regulation of state laws that govern real estate services to consumers in Texas. Any person who wants to offer real estate services needs a license from this commission and demands to be continuously updated. This means that real estate agents and brokers need specific training from the commission to execute its guidelines, regulations, contracts, and requirements. The Texas Real Estate Commission also has standard contracts that real estate agents and brokers must use while offering real estate services. Hence, foreign investors and clients must be aware that only a licensed individual can perform real estate transactions in the United States. Real estate and property law have federal and state regulations to be considered by investors. Some of those legal areas are agency law, contract law, real estate license holders, finance regulations, advertising regulations, and consumer protection law. The agency law involves a legal relationship between the potential buyer, seller, or client, called principal, and the real estate agent and/or broker. This relationship must be formalized through a standard contract of a real estate transaction. The agency law governs the rights and obligations of those individuals grounded on a fiduciary relationship of trust, honesty, and loyalty, especially when the broker or agent acts on behalf of the principal. The Real Estate License Act frames this relationship by specifying the agent's authority, duties, and listing or buying representation procedures. Regarding the financial regulations in Texas, the Texas Finance Commission regulates statutes and rules in the mortgage and finance areas. Responsible for overseeing and coordinating the Texas Department of Banking, the Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending, and the Office of the Consumer Credit Commissioner. It is important to understand that there are advertising regulations by the Texas Real Estate Commission. The general objective is to guarantee clarity in the real estate operations and clean competition. For example, a non-licensed individual is not allowed to post advertising to sell a property. Specific characteristics to advertise a property are also established by the Texas Real Estate Commission. Penalties and legal issues can arise if these regulations are not respected. There are also laws to stop unfair, deceptive, and fraudulent business practices in the United States, governed by the Federal Trade Commission, specifically, the Bureau of Consumer Protection. The Southwest region serves residents in Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. In summary, investors and potential real estate buyers need to rely on real estate licensed individuals to avoid errors and guarantee the validity of the contracts. As stated before, licensed real estate agents and brokers have a legal responsibility to the buyer, because they are the only ones allowed to execute real estate practices established by the Real Estate Commission. Thank you for watching. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.